Hey everyone, it's Kelly. I am back with part 2 of my summer scrapbook haul. And I only have a few things to show you in this video, so it's a little bit shorter than part 1, which I will link to in the description box below if you would like to check it out. I am going to start with the Hello Sunshine collection from Fancy Pants. And I'm going to start with the papers first. Now, I will be the first to admit that I am a much more visual person when it comes to shopping than reading descriptions. So I did not check the description super close when I was purchasing this, and I purchased it from scrapbook.com. And I thought that I was just purchasing a paper pack, and it wasn't until after I purchased it and I went back and reread the description, I realized that I purchased a kit and it was going to come with the tags and labels and also the die cut pack. And I was super excited about that because the die cut pack was actually out of stock and was one of the big reasons that I wanted to purchase this collection. So I thought that I would just purchase the papers and a few other odds and ends that I could pick up that were in stock. So I was so excited when I went back and read that the die cuts were going to be part of this package. So make sure that you check the description close when you are purchasing, because I did end up purchasing 2 of the tags because I did not realize that I was going to be getting a package of those included in this kit. But that is totally fine. The tags and labels are super cute, so I know that I will use up both packages. So I'm going to go through each paper. You do get 2 of each design. So you get 12 pieces of paper included in the kit. And this first print is a small black triangle on a white background. And then the opposite side is this really bright, pretty graphic floral print. The next paper is this really pretty watercolor look paper. I love that. It reminds me of water. It does have an ombre effect to it, going from darker to light. And I just think that's really pretty. It'd be great for pool pictures. The opposite side is a really bright diagonal striped, perfect for summer. This next paper is one of my favorites. I love the look of this paper, and I'm hoping that you can see it in the light. But it is a blue pattern paper, but it almost looks like white gesso has been applied to it. So it has a mixed media appearance to it without actually having to add any mixed media. So I think that is really cool. The opposite side is another pretty paper. It looks like little hand-painted circles and little doodles across the page, and I just think that is so cute. The next pattern paper is a bright pink pattern paper. And then the opposite side is this pretty wood grain. I love the size of the planks and the color. It's just perfect. It'd be great to use as a background. This next pattern paper is a yellow pattern paper. It almost has a greenish tint to it, but it's still a really pretty yellow. And it has tiny text on it with little doodly suns. And then the opposite side are all these fun summer icons. And then the last paper in the kit is this really pretty pink striped pattern paper. And then the opposite side is another graphic black and white print. Super cute. Now, as I mentioned, in the kit came the ephemera pack, which I was really excited. And I have not looked through this ephemera pack yet, so I am going to be seeing it the same time that you are here. So I'm going to flip my background over because I feel like it's a little easier to see on the solid black versus this grid. This is a little messy too. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through these. There's an ampersand, a flower. They do have foiling on them. Let's see if I can get... There's foiling on the accent, so there's a little foil in the center of that flower. So here's all the different icons. So a ton to choose from. I love the colors. That's what immediately drew me to this collection, was the colors included in the ephemera pack and in the papers. It's just so summer. I don't camp, so I am at a loss of what to do with these. Get my camera to focus on it. With these campers. I know that they're in a lot of collections and I just don't know what to do with them. Maybe I should try tucking them behind a photo as a layering piece. If you are not a camper and you have ephemera packs with these, I'm curious on what you do with them. So leave a comment below and let me know what you do, because I have a ton of them and I would love to figure out a way to use them. I just haven't come up with a good way yet. Okay, so I'm gonna pick these up and then I'll go through the tags quickly. Here is this Hello Sunshine tags, and it comes with a bundle of Baker twine, which is a great idea because I know a lot of scrapbookers won't put tags on their projects unless they put twine through the hole. So I think that's a great idea that they decided to include that in with the tags. And there are a lot of fun icons included in this tag pack, and not all tags. There's actually some other almost ephemera pieces. I have looked through the tag package, but like I said, that was the first time I was seeing the ephemera pack. So again, I'm gonna lay these all out and then I'll just bring it closer to the camera so you can see them in more detail rather than holding each one up to the camera individually. So here we go. So these are all the tags included in the tag pack. And then a couple of these, like this is just a large floral. It is not a tag. And then the same thing with this flamingo. It is not a tag, it's just a ephemera piece. And then you also get lots of labels. And these are gold foiled also. So very, very pretty. I did also purchase the paper clips, and these are puffy. They are very dimensional. And I love the colors and the icons. I did also purchase the 6x6 paper pad. So there is 2 of each design, I believe, in this paper pad. Let me open it here real quick. So yep, I think there was two of each. Yep, 2 of each. Okay, so that is it for my scrapbooking goodies. Okay, so I have just a few tools, some dies, and some mixed media products, and I did also purchase the Tim Holtz stamping platform, and I will show you that here in just a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and get these small things out of the way before I bring the platform onto my desk. But the first thing that I want to show you is I did purchase black gesso and black modeling paste. I love white modeling paste because you can mix it with any color and really create your own colors. So I could mix pink with the white modeling paste to make pink modeling paste, but it is nearly impossible to try to mix colors together to get black. I've tried mixing black paint in with my white modeling paste and it just turns to a gray color. So I did want to purchase the black modeling paste and also the black gesso just to have it on hand for my mixed media that I use on my scrapbook pages. I did also purchase this Fawn die. It is a bow die and I have cut them already, and oh my goodness, look how cute. Get it to focus. Look how cute that itty bitty bow is. I can hardly even stand it. This die cuts 3 different sizes. So there's 3 different size bows, and I put 2 together already, but I thought that I would put the 3rd one together on camera. So if you've never put together one of these bows, I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. And let me move these other 2 out of the way so it'll stay focused on this one. But I'm gonna show you how to put this together. It's really easy. You're gonna use these little tabs on the ends as your guide. So what you're gonna do, the yellow part is going to be the front part of my bow. So I'm gonna flip it over to the back. I'm gonna take a little bit of a liquid adhesive and just add it right in the center. I am using the Scotch Tacky Glue. And then you're gonna flip this little tab over. It doesn't matter which side you use. And you're gonna press it down in the center and you're gonna hold it in place until the glue dries. Now, in my experience, it's important to let the glue dry all the way before you flip the other tab over, because if you get the paper too saturated with this wet adhesive, then the paper wants to tear. So I'm gonna hold this in place until it is dry, and then I will fast forward to when we are ready to flip over the other side. Okay, the adhesive is dry and it doesn't take very long because I am using that quick dry glue. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna add a little bit of adhesive either to the tab or again to the center on the opposite side. And then you're gonna flip it over and you're gonna meet that tab in the same place that you glued down the first one. So you have made your bow. Okay, so once that is dry, you're gonna take the center tab and you're not gonna fold it over the back, you're gonna fold it over the front. So I'm gonna flip it over the front to the back. So not down and back, but on top and back. And it's gonna finish off the center of the bow to make it look a little bit more finished and a little bit more complete. Let's see if I can get it to focus. My camera has been giving me all sorts of trouble today. So just like that. So then you're gonna take a little bit of adhesive on that little tail that you folded, and you're just gonna add it right, smush that tail right down on top of it. Again, hold it in place until it's all the way dry. So once you have that part done, the bow part is finished. And look how cute that is. So then you're gonna take your tails, and this all comes in that same die set. So you're gonna take the tails, you're gonna add a little bit of adhesive to the center portion of the tail, and then you're just gonna stick your bow right down on top of it. And then that will add the tails on the side of the bow for you. So again, I hold it in place until it's at least partway dry, and then set it off to the side before using it on my project. So this die does come with 3 different sizes. And I can hardly stand how cute that little teeny tiny bow is. I mean, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be using these on everything. How cute is that? So I am so happy that I purchased this. Now I know that I purchased that die from scrapbook.com, and they did not have very many left in stock. I can't remember how many they had left in stock when I purchased it. So if you're interested in this, I will have a link to it in the description box below. You're gonna wanna head over and check it out and see if they have any available, because oh my goodness, these are just too cute. They're too cute. All right, so it's time for the big ticket item. I have purchased the Tim Holtz Stamp Platform, and I am so excited to try this out. I have so many stamps, and they do not get as much love as they should. For about 1.5 years, I was part of a card making design team. So I made a lot of cards and used a lot of stamps during my time on that design team. And when I started transitioning into the scrapbook design teams, I stopped using my stamps as much, mainly because I have a phobia of misstamping on a layout. And I usually think to stamp at the very end of a layout. So if I do not get the stamp down correctly, then my layout is pretty much ruined. So I tend to just avoid using my stamps, and I really would love to give them more love. So I'm really excited about this. The Tim Holtz Stamp Platform is open on 2 sides, so it should be easier to get a 12x12 layout onto the stamp press and be able to stamp anywhere on a 12x12 layout. I am super excited about it. If you're not familiar with the stamp platform or with the MISTI or any type of stamp press, basically how it works, and I already have it out of the box here. This is how it comes packaged. It just slides right out of this lid. Basically how the stamp platform works is you have a clear lid that you will place your stamp on. So you'll place it on this side of the platform. You put your paper here, you ink up your stamp, and then you press down onto your paper, and then it will stamp onto the paper for you. Now, if you don't get a good impression the first time, no big deal. You just open the lid, re-ink your stamp, and press it back down, and it will stamp in the exact same spot. You don't have to worry about relying on yourself to position the block in the right place to stamp it a second time. So I'm so excited to try this out. I do plan on recording a comparison video, basically a product review video of the Tim Holtz Stamp Platform and the MISTI to see which one I like better and which one will work better with my scrapbooking. So stay tuned for that. I'm hoping to record that either later today or maybe at some point this weekend and have it up hopefully by next week. So stay tuned for that if that's something that you're interested in watching. Okay, so I'm gonna end the haul video here. I will be back again soon with a new process video, and as I mentioned, the comparison video for the Tim Holtz Platform and the MISTI, so stay tuned for that. I wanna thank you all so much for watching, and I will be back again soon. Bye.